Everyone, this presentation explores consumer behavior and purchase intent at two locations, Dinamala Smart Expo and in Pondicherry and Providence Mall. Dinamala Smart Expo is a major annual event in Pondicherry with more than 100 stalls for products, foods and fun activities. It came back in 2025 after a small break. So with entry tickets and influencers promotions drawing big crowds. Social media reels by influencers and ads created a hype among people, and people also had this fear of missing out. So since it was a short duration of time event, so this directly pulled in visitors of all age groups, providing how digital influence impacts consumers' attendance. First thing we observed that was well-known brands didn't attract much engagement, but a live demo at Preeti Mixi stall grabbed attention, especially among women, showing that demonstrations can spark genuine purchase intent. Cooking demos like dosa and chapati makers with free tasting drew large crowds. Sellers promoted solutions like healthy and time-saving cookings rather than just products. This hands-on experience strongly influenced buying intent. Free food samples were everywhere, like faluda, parota, millet snacks, etc. So this generous tasting created a curiosity among the consumers and a psychological pull known as the sensory amplification effect, where tasting boosts the desire to buy. So basically, free samples boosted curiosity and intent of the consumers. Some stalls even offered free gifts and discounts. For example, Medimix had soaps at discounted rates or combos deals along with a free mug. So visitors felt they were getting extra value for a low price, and freebies or small samples often become strong triggers for making a purchase. People expected discounts at the expo. Phrases like limited time offer created urgency, and visitors trusted sellers without double checking if the price was really low. Exclusive deals made it easier for people to spend more. All in all, it was actually a combination of some stalls giving it a less rate, but most of the products here does not have much of a difference. Uh, in the end, we interviewed few people. From that, we understood that most people came without a clear shopping plan. They saw it more of a social event, like a family outing or a family gathering. Everything was spontaneous and not planned. Purchases mostly happened on impulse triggers, triggered by live demos, free samples, and the crowd effect. Visitors loved discovering unique local products like Madurai or Dindigal specialities, Ooty Varki, which they wouldn't usually find outside, and felt sellers weren't just selling objects but solutions to problems they didn't even know that they had. Our second study was at Providence Mall, particularly in the food court. We sat there and observed for an hour. So the demographics here were diverse. We saw groups of friends, family, solo visitors, and a lot varieties of people. We interviewed with few. An 18-year-old boy sitting all by himself caught our attention. He visits at least 3 to 4 times the mall a week. His decisions were spontaneous, motivated by ambience and the taste. So he goes mostly with his friends, sometimes alone, just to chill. That's it. On one thing that that was consistent in our observation was that people felt psychologically safe and free there. Shopping was secondary, while the food court and the movies were the main attraction. For example, we met a mother with kids who visits 2 to 3 times a month. So she mainly comes for movies and the kids play area. So for her, the mall is less about shopping and more about leisure and socializing. So that's it from our side. Thank you.